Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that is definitely not what's happened. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here, of course, we are going into the second match of the night. Copenhagen Wolves versus Epiphany Bolt. I'm here again with Volty. What's up?
Well, not much but hyping for this game, really. It's just, I honestly, first map being picked by Epiphany Bolt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it should be an easy stomp. But then again, I want to say, just judging by how well Epiphany Bolt has played on Cobble before, I want to say Epiphany Bolt are good on this map. It feels weird that Copenhagen Wolves chose just this particular map.
Yeah, maybe it's more of a kind of... we want to try it against you. We know you're better at it, so we want to try it against you. You know, knowing they'd win the first map. It's interesting. Again, it's not the best map, I wouldn't say, for Epiphany Bolt, but again, Copenhagen
it's a very good one.
Yeah, it is a very good one, but I think it'll be interesting to see, nevertheless. And of course, Copenhagen Wolves have already secured at least one map, so they're not going to go into this with a loss, which is the only positive. If they do get taken out in this one. But we will see the round kick off, and three players over towards the B side to start things off. Percy going to be kicking off as he takes down one day, getting some aggression over towards mid there, taking out Snappy, and we're into a 4v4 already, and the round's only just started. Split through connector coming out from Epiphany Bolt. This is interesting. I don't think Copenhagen Wolves are caught on quite yet, and this is going to allow them to all rotate up towards the A site right now, and they got to hurry up with it, because of course the rotation is coming in, and Glaive, he's already pushed into A long. He's got a great position to shut some players down, but he's going to be doing the shutdown himself. Picks up the first Glaive, denies the bomb plant over towards the site, and this is where it all goes wrong here for Epiphany Bolt. It's all going to be on corn, and it switched all the way around, not going to the safe plant, has completely denied them the round, it seems, and it's all going to be on corn again. 1 versus 2 coming in, does spot out Glaive, bit of damage onto him, but right now his position's been compromised, and Hunden will finally land that finishing blow.
Oh well.
As Volty beats a microwave up in the background.
What?
I'm joking. Look at this buy, man.
Oh my god. The Deagles, like from Epiphany Bolt, I want to say this is... It's reasonable, because you can actually go ham with this Deagles. I wouldn't say it's impossible, but isn't this what Godsent did?
I possibly. I've never seen a more BM buy in my life from a professional team. This is going to be hilarious. Glaive, though, getting a bit aggressive there, is going to be punished for it. Day will shut him down, and we're into a 4v4, so that's a good start, at least, for Epiphany Bolt. Again, 4v4 is going to favour the T's. You see T's having less map control to hold down sites, and less men split throughout sites. So pretty much denying trades.
Ooh, but look at that. Hot stuff.
Hunden, though, is going to be stuck towards mid, and Epiphany Bolt ready to burst out onto this A site. They need to hurry up with the rotation. Snappy will be coming in to join his teammate, and if he actually gets his spot down to lower, he's going to get that information. Now Hunden knows there is a player down here, and Ant is going to be that exact player. Runs straight out, doesn't even check the corner, and oh, Hunden chokes it! No, that's not good, and shuts him down, and that's going to be a 3 versus 2 now as they make their way onto the site. Snappy trying to do some damage to the USB. Will do plenty, but not going to find a kill. Meanwhile, Day's made his way to the site to get a kill onto Snappy, and SMF going to be the final player rotating in, but 3 players Epiphany Bolt all tagged up. This is definitely not out of the hands of him, and oh my god, he's going to pick up 2 kills instantly. Great tap onto Moen, and it's all going to be on Day. They're alive on the site, but oh, not for long. SMF just shutting him down, and that's going to be pretty heartbreaking for Epiphany, but I'm not sure why Day was peeking like that. That really did not make any sense, but regardless, Copenhagen Wolves going to get that defuse in. 2 rounds to them.
What a flick god. Really, 4 kills, 2 of which being just straight on flicks, 1 down middle, 1 upper, towards the plank or whatever. What do you call plank in English?
Plank? Which plank?
Like the plank on the site, on the A site. What do you call that? What do you in England call that? We call it plank.
The A site. There's no plank. Oh, the wooden bit. Yeah. Oh, I don't even know the official call for that. Like wood or I don't actually know. I really don't know. Everyone calls it something different in the UK because we're so good at CS.
Oh yeah.
Like wood is the general call, or like I don't really know, highway, I guess.
I'm gonna go with plank. It sounds cool.
Yeah, I like plank. I'm gonna use that now, Volty.
That's epic. Swedes taking over. Let's go. Epiphany Bolt not being Swedes, they're Norwegian, so maybe they'll they're from our heritage, right? So they'll be able to get into this site pretty damn neatly. What is this? They're out with 4 people on this site. Copenhagen Wolves. They don't even. Okay, we get a push. Just as I'm about to mention that they're not pushing, but Snappy, he's still in a very forced spot. I mean, he's stuck in that position until anyone makes the first mistake. So, Ans and the gang, they really need a. All they really need to do here is just play this safe, not to allow Copenhagen Wolves to get through. Neto, fire it down, but he will be able to survive this. Good 1-tap coming up, or yeah, tap, whatever. Good headshot on Snappy, and it's a 2-to-1 situation here in the entirety of the first half. I want to say. Glaive. I'm not sure if Glaive misbought or anything right there, but necessarily, I wouldn't say this is a good buy round from Copenhagen Wolves. Would you agree?
What do you mean Glaive misbought? They all bought, apart from SMF.
Yeah.
I don't
the
know.
rest of them did.
The only reason they went for it is to try and punish these UMPs that are going to be saved by Epiphany Bolt and the Galil on day. I don't think it's really worthwhile a lot of the time. But Copenhagen Wolves, they got the confidence from the first map trying to spiral into the second, so I do see why they did it, but really unlikely it's going to be working out for them if Epiphany Bolt go towards this B site. The only chance they've got is if they get these single, gunfights, these 1v1s, and are able to take down quick kills, solo, instead of a full Epiphany Bolt rush, which would just be absolutely terrible for them.
Well, Copenhagen Wolves playing this safe. They're trying to spot people. I like how Hunden went back and forth trying to shoulder peek out and A-long to get information. Glaive here with a good headshot. 5-7 in hand, goes in for another one. What is that? Corn goes down, and this might just change the whole. What is going on? They're playing with pistols. Epiphany Bolt. No. You've got AK-47s, UMPs, everything. Just play this together and you win a round. Oh my god. This shouldn't happen. Oh well. 3-on-1 situation. Moen has to ace this to win the round, but still, that is just not the outcome. They changed the entire outcome. Just the 2 first frags right there. I'm not sure what it did, but Epiphany Bolt definitely got triggered out to push into that A side. As soon as that happened, even if it was really obvious that it was going to be A, seeing as they were shot from by Glaive with that 5-7 down in window from drop, it should be very obvious that it should be an A push, right? Why do Epiphany push just in that same scenario? Just in that same exact timing? It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I have no idea what flew through them right there. That just...
Glaive is getting some good spray over towards long, as we do see a bit of aggression coming up from Epiphany Bolt. He has a good position to do some shutdown work on the Molotov. He's going to start doing that, start burning them alive here. Neto's like a crisp. He's down to 30 HP, and Glaive still alive. They haven't punished him. Finally spotting him out on the site, and Korn is going to be leading things off to pick up that kill. Percy still does grab one from the back of the site here, just playing the angle around the smoke and just waiting for the T's to push into the site, and they will be doing so. Bomb will be going down as well. Boost should be coming out shortly, at least from Copenhagen Wolves. Would be a nice way to get back into this. The Molotovs, oh, they're going to burn. Horn picks up SMF on the exit as well, and Percy, he has potential to do some massive damage here. He comes back in, picks up 100 supporting him as well, and now Moen and Ans, both low HP, have to come back from this deficit, and Moen's going to get caught out, and Ans, he still has to pick up this first frag very fast, and he won't be able to do it. 100, absolutely massive performance from him. 3 kills and a defuse coming out for Copenhagen Wolves. 4 rounds to 1.
Do you see if Percy spotted, who was it? Ans up on Plateau.
I think he did, yeah, he must have, because he was shooting there.
Yeah, right. Okay, cool. And that changes what I was just about to say.
What are you about to say?
I was about to say that I thought Hunden spotted him out, jumping over from the box into A-long. Like, in the corner right there. Or B-long, I mean. In the corner there. But, I think you're right. Percy actually spotted him out first, given the
was shooting at him, so I assume, and it's a very normal spot anyway for Hunden to be, pre-aiming and everything, so... if they clear the site, it's either going to be chicken coop or plateau. So, fairly default to be able to check up there anyway.
Yeah. Alright. But so far, Copenhagen Wolves, they do have their map pick going fairly well. I want to say, Epiphany Bolt winning 1 round here in just favor of a small mistake that happened from Copenhagen Wolves side. I want to say Percy here, backing off of that smoke, just lands perfectly. And Copenhagen Wolves, or just, they do have this first frag, right? They do realize that this is a low budget round. Why not get Snappy coming up from behind with an SMG to get a couple of A couple of dollars here and there. He does manage to finish off 2 before going down, so good one coming up by him. Zorn or Korn? I always read that as an X just because of my resolution. Well, 2-on-4 situation. Korn, not Zorn. Korn. We'll be going over towards B again after faking a back off here together with Ans, who is on middle. And I think this is very strategical because they want to make as much noise as possible over towards this B side, even potentially get a first frag. That would be good, but Hunden instantly shuts down Ans, and in that 1 second, Korn realizes that, okay, there's no way for me, there's no chance in the world I'll win this round, so just goes out to peek, and I think he'd do that either way.
AWP going to be on Snappy once again. No AWP on the T side here. Epiphany just going for these full rifles. And this could be good for Snappy to try and find an early pick as Moen gets ready to go for this peak. He will do so, and that's going to be the punishment already coming out. Taken down early, and that's some tilt already added to the pot that is Epiphany Bolt.
Oh, SMF, you're a nasty human being. What are you doing? Why do you do it? And why do you do it so good? Netto and Korn, they just fall apart. There's no chance in the world that they realize that he's jumping down after that flashbang with just a small noise. Distorts the steps as he's stepping up behind them to get those kills. It is just so well timed. Snappy with this AWP, be able to get the kill on day right there, and finishing off SMF eventually, though, not allowing him to stay alive in this round after doing what he did. Nasty frags. Once again, Ants, though, 1-on-4, not so possible. He didn't spot him out! Or he did. Okay, Percy goes down. Flips around. But it looked like he just instantly jumped down. Didn't pay attention towards long, or at least plateau, whatever you want to call that. Ants goes down at the end of it all. Snappy with a kill, and 6-1 is what we're seeing. Copenhagen Wolves with very good entries. I want to say, the fact that you're able to get through with a lot of entries, overall in this first half so far, they do go in for the first frag. They push over to the T side quickly to just take one home and then back off and make sure that they're playing it safe with crossfire angles, knowing that, okay, there's one less of a chance surviving as they push into a site here. So, easy katka for us, right? But Snappy going in for the first kill, Netto falling down, SMF and again will be rotating over, and well-tamed flashbang coming up, going in for another one. As SMF just pushes through that smoke, Hunden will get a lot of information on what is going on down the middle. Percy and the gang going there for a couple of frags. 7-1. Not even possible for Epiphany Bolt. AWP this time on Ans. What do you think? No, actually, they switch it over, give it to Moan, who's actually the, I think, main operator for this team. Wouldn't want to say that is for sure, but that's the only player that we've seen yet.
Yeah, 7-1 really. The thing about Cobble is, it's CT sided, but on this B site, you see these full B site rushes on matches, and it just seems so easy. A lot of the time, I get A is a struggle, but B should be a fairly clean site to take. You should be able to take that with a few default smokes, bit of a split through drop down, maybe a lurk over towards A to cause a distraction or catch some rotations through T spawn there. So really, B shouldn't be too much of an issue for them to get onto the site. So I don't know why Epiphany Bot are having so many struggles. You can see they're just going for very slow play, and it's not working out for them. At this point, they should be calling in pauses. They should be discussing, guys, what are we doing wrong? How are we going to improve it? And what are we going to switch up? Because whatever they're doing right now is not working out for them. And Snappy, he's going to be here towards Chicken Coop, and I think this could go terribly for the first player. There we go. Corn going to be dropped already, and no ability to trade as Netto. He's holding the wrong angle there through the smoke. Oh, you can't account for that. Percy just sprays through the smoke, takes him down as well, and the Epiphany Ball already down to 3 men, and we're only a good minute into the round here. Glaive going to be caught out towards drop down, but he pulls out his gun in time just to secure that kill there onto Ans, and Day and Moen once again stuck again, alone.
Well, Epiphany Bolt, you're just right about that timeout. I'm just, curious and why. Obviously this is one of the rounds where, okay, you didn't have the time to go for the timeout. Just try and do it in the next round. This next round isn't gonna make any sense either way because you're probably gonna go with Eco, right?
Yeah, Quasi. Just a bit of Quasi. They got so much money on the board because they're getting this 3.4k loss bonus right now, so you could spend 3k and still have a bit more for next round. So yeah, that's fine. They'll have plenty of money for next round anyway.
Yeah.
And
this is
finally,
where-
the full B rush.
We'll see how this goes. Snappy here for the AWP. They will be hearing Neto and the gang stepping up. And this boost, is it gonna work? Oh, it will. Just as Neto holds that nade, there's not much that you can do, obviously. Feeling like, oh, well, that could have been his kill so bad if he just held his Tech 9. He'd be able to get that. Percy, though, going well. 3 kills so far. Moan, Corn, and Day going down to him. Make that Ands, as he's the one last player remaining. Just stuck in the corner. No one has spotted him out yet until now, because SMF was already shooting right there. And make that another one for yourself. Almost. Percy, though, denying you. Make that a 4K for Percy as well. 9-1. And I think now is the time to see a timeout, pretty much. This is where Epiphany Bolt really should take it. Or in the next round. I'm assuming the next round would be a good alternative, seeing as you're probably gonna go with pistols either way, and that wouldn't make any sense for, you know, or what am I saying, Copenhagen Wolves, to, you know, make any, you know, standards out of. You can't really place yourself for facing pistols, right? So if they, after a timeout, face pistols, they'd only think, okay, wait, what is gonna happen now, actually? Because those pistols are really just rushing weapons. Wave. Ooh, he spots his feet out. Ooh, that is so lucky.
Hunden, though, he's going to be facing a lot of players to deal with him. Molotov goes out as they push into lower, and they're making their way out, but forcing himself up into Matrix there. Nito doing some damage there, dropping Snappy, and oh, the flash is going to be perfect. Hunden full whiting that first player, but Day, he's there to support his teammate. Hunden going to fall now, and Epiphany Bolt in a 4 versus 3 should be able to take this A site. Again, only SMF to hold this one off, and if he doesn't pick up that first kill quickly onto Neto, there we go, he will. He has a chance to come back into this. 2 kills in the bag. Day's going to drop, and now the rotation is already on, but right now, Epiphany Bolt, just in this blink of an eye, finished off.
That looked like a round for them to take home right there, but I'm assuming by now this is one of the rounds where you really should take a timeout, because as I mentioned earlier, if you're playing with pistols, it wouldn't make lots of sense for Copenhagen Wolves. You know, try and get back into this first half as much as you can, even though it's going to be hard, obviously. You want to get those rounds. You're playing on the T side. Sure, the CT side is probably going to be a bit easier, but do you really want to play with just one round here? It's never worth it. Never worth it. Ever. Ask any pro. It's as simple as that. Neto with an AK-47 coming up towards Snappy with the Deagle. I was about to say AWP this time. I switched up the weapons 2 times this time. Percy with the simple. I don't understand how he's allowed to survive there. I do not, in any words.
And didn't receive one
No.
bit of damage.
Okay, this is. Very careless rounds by Epiphany Bolt. I don't understand how, and I'm good friends with some of them, definitely, but I do not simply understand how they do not think of the just closed positions that they can stand on that B side, which has already been used for so many times in a row.
Percy's played the same spot, I think, every round this half, and Epiphany Bolt are still yet to catch on, and he's got so little deaths. He's got 4 deaths, almost the least in the team. 4 deaths from that position. They go B all the time. It's still upsetting to see, but either way, Epiphany Bolt trying to work some magic on the A site. It seems to be working out, but Glaive, he's going to be right there on the shutdown. Percy also tuning in to grab one, and Neto refrag, but SMF is right back on it, and it's all down to Neto. Picks up one more. That's SMF going down. He's already on a 3K, it seems, at the moment, and there's still Glaive over in the hut. Will be peeking out into his sights, gets the information. Neto's still challenging here. Glaive should be able to take this because he does have the HP advantage. Same weapons as well, but he doesn't realise Neto's crossed, and this is where the advantage is going to come out for Neto. He can play this however he chooses. He's got all the time in the world to back off, to commit to the plant, to fake. But he's going to commit to this plant as Glaive just rushes into the site. Great nade to do some damage. He's still got a Molotov, which I hope he utilises that before he pushes onto the site. He can easily force Neto out of position. He can clear the back of the site. He can clear the close to van. And either way, he's not even going to need it because he shuts him down with a headshot as well. Neto drops, and that's going to be the round.
You heard him jump down, I think.
Yeah, no, he just slow peeked the angle, I think.
Either way, he gets that kill. He goes in for the defuse. 12-1. And Epiphany Bolt? Sure, one-on-one situations, it's possible to win those, but you really, in some fashion, have to realize that. I mean, okay, double op setup here. This could be working if you're playing on the longer ranges, if you actually take those peaks and have the courage to do so. But by now, I'd say just try and straight rush into something. Try to straight rush into this B site. By enemy's blade, though, doing the exact opposite, going in towards C from B site, goes in for a first kill. Neto goes down, who, by the way, got 3 kills on the earlier one, right? And I think he's even the top fragger for this team, if I'm not mistaken. No. Is he? No, 7 frags. But this is one thing as well, like comparing the frags. I want to say Epiphany Bolt, they're not doing a good job with, you know, lowering the standards of the economical situation of Copenhagen Wolves, really. They're not dealing a lot of damage here and there. Now this round though, as I mentioned it, Caster's Curse is with us, and they've got 2 kills in this one particular round. Ans, Korn, and Moen are left to play this however they really want to. I mean, it's a 3-on-3 situation. All you have to do is risk into one side, really, because you can't know a lot. Copenhagen Wolves, they wouldn't show you, judging by, you know, just the way they've been playing. On Inferno, particularly, we saw that a lot, that they just hid behind the walls of the map, right? They knew that that's the way to play this game on the CT side. That exact thing is happening here on this map, Cobblestone. Epiphany Bolt, what you need to do is risk into a side and try and take it over as soon as you spot that first person out. Just try and get that kill. Now, Copenhagen Wolves will be exposing themselves after a small provocative smoke comes out. Snappy, though, goes in for a first kill, bringing them the one-man advantage.
I don't get that aggression from Ans. He's pushed all the way up into a position where he can easily get pre-fired with 12 HP. What is the point? Play more passive. You have no HP to work with. You shouldn't be going for these aggressive plays. You can see it's just not working out for them. Hunden will shut down Moen, and that'll be the round.
Like, as a team, they work it all right. Epiphany Bolt, they just don't hit their shots today, I feel like, and they don't utilize their smokes too much. Like, team-wise, positioning themselves, they don't have too many problems, right? They do sync the nades that they use with the positions that they're in, but the problem and the issue here is that you don't have replies, especially right there. Ants goes down, no nades, no nothing, going down into drop. Just what I mentioned right here. Great example. But the positions are alright. I mean, these are positions in which you would get kills, right?
But look at this, they're so aggressive, the double boost, and Glaze just going to push through the smoke there. You will get punished, at least, by Day. So Epiphany will actually have a chance in this round, and Neto's going to capitalise on that as he takes a kill over onto Hunden on the A site. And now, rotation coming in from Copenhagen Wolves. They think this is an A take, and this can be perfect, at least for Epiphany Bolt. Working their way into the site, they will spot out that first player, Neto. He will get dropped, but still 3v3, and it's going to heavily favour Epiphany Bolt. What is this? They've actually rotated as well to join the A site, despite Copenhagen Wolves doing the complete same. And Snappy is going to do some damage onto Korn there. Receives a fair bit in turn, but firstly, it's going to be alone over towards A, and finally they're going to be rotating back towards B. And Snappy, this could be an issue. Despite him being so low, he's got this AWP towards this great position, and right now, I just feel like Epiphany are going to get mowed down unless they go into drop.
Now, there's no nades to pick up either. There's no lethality, so to say. The only thing they can really play this off of is pure skill, pure aim, and raw sprays, pretty much. Moen is gonna go down. He knows that someone is in there still. He decides to just jump down. Even if he did jump down there, it would have been heard by Snappy, seeing as there's no one else to make any other noise on that side. He'd hear that. So poor decision making there by Epiphany Bolt. I want to say, like, overall atrocious. Really, this didn't work out at all from Epiphany Bolt. This is their map pick. They lose to Copenhagen Wolves on the C, on the T side. I would expect at least Epiphany Bolt to come up with some strategy to get into the site here. But I'm very disappointed. Maybe you can hear that in my voice. I'm not like I'd expect more.
Yeah, I don't like trashing on teams, but right now Epiphany Bolt, I might be wrong on this, but I feel like they haven't even won a map in this event, and they played what, 4 days of it.
No, it doesn't.
The fact that they can't win a map against teams about their level, Alagon, a team about their level. Fair enough, Copenhagen Wolves are a bit better. Well, I say a bit better, a lot better than them. But teams like Alagon, who are on paper exactly the same as Epiphany almost, maybe a little bit better. Epiphany haven't even won a map. If I'm correct, again, I might be wrong on that one. Don't quote me, but
I'll look at Reddit soon. They're gonna quote you all over that place, right?
Yeah, 183 views, man. We are going to go viral. Kappa. But the only silver lining for Epiphany Bolt is the 4 players over towards the B side. You can see, obviously, Moen is going to be holding the outside of drop down here. But okay, better go TV lag, as you do. And we apparently missed everything with 4 days into the future. Volty and Hunden is going to be working up towards Ant, taking his kill. Neto and Korn, well, just Korn. I just feel like it's consolidation kills and rounds if he does manage to pick this one up, but nope, not going to be the case. London finishes off, and 15-1 there. Copenhagen Wolves look to shut this down with the final round. I think that's going to be more than likely.
15, like I don't have it. I have no understanding of how this works at all, whatsoever. This just, yeah. 15-1. Look at what they've got here, Copenhagen Wolves. They don't even need to play SMGs. You're right. They're doing it because, yeah, okay, it's for the bans, right? For the bans, you see how I use that? Works out perfectly for me.
Yeah. It sounds weird when you say it because you sound American. It only works for British people. It's just for the bants.
But is banter a English thing?
Oh, dude, Americans don't use banter. It doesn't work when Americans say banter. And because you sound American, because your accent, it sounds weird when you say it. It's fine. You can still use it.
No,
but
I'll try.
Americans, I don't think an American has ever said bants in their life. Banter, Americans would say, but bants, no, bants is a British thing. And you know what else is bants? 16-1.
Yeah, 16-1. I was actually casting by 10 this morning, Spanish teams, and 16-10 was the exact score on this exact map this morning.
Coincidence? I think not. But either way, what a map.